This is a video explanation of an assignment from week 3 and later week also about how to do a research spotlight assignment. So for assignments like this, you always need to click View Instructions. So the purpose of the research spotlight assignment is to read and understand research articles. You will need to analyze how the research articles, which are current modern research articles, interact with knowledge from our textbook and lectures, and with your own experiences teaching and learning language. It can be difficult to understand some parts of research articles completely. So here are two. This is acquisition of pragmatic routines. This is this article. Okay, a super interesting article about why do some learners get stuck or fossilized in saying sort of like polite speech. So there's a lot of background information about both fossilization and pragmatics. And then when you get to this method part and instruments, that is something that you can skim instead of reading. You could also skim this kind of information when they're doing sort of the statistical analysis. Of course, if you like this stuff, you can read it. Please be my guest, okay? But, most of us do not understand this until people are in graduate school beyond what I did, okay? So, it's very interesting. Of course, sometimes there can be interesting things to read in there. Or you might like to see, some of the examples of what they're talking about. What a fantastic coat. Was it expensive? It was not worthy of me. There was nothing at all. It cost an absolute fortune. What would be the correct, polite way to answer that question? It's kind of interesting to see what the examples of what they're actually talking about. But sometimes you mostly want to look at the conclusion, right? The conclusion that they reach, and also in the conclusion they talk about the pedagogical implications, like what it means for teaching. So here's another one that we have. And again, there is a part where they really do get into these numbers and everything like that. So it's okay to skim those, okay? Please, please, please. Okay, so I have listed a bunch of articles for you that you can choose from. If you want to choose your own article, it must be from a peer-reviewed journal. You are welcome to do your own research, and it should be connected to one of the topics we have learned about in weeks 1 through 3 of the course, okay? So you are welcome to do your own research in the Harper Library to find an article and then send it to me to check it with me before you do it, okay? So the most important thing I can tell you is please use this template. Use this template. Do not give me something that's not on this template. Download it. It looks like this. Put your name, date, and copy the article citation. If you have used the article citation from Blackboard, you can just copy and paste it. Otherwise, you can copy and paste it from the library database. There are 6 questions, and I would like you to write in double-spaced text. You can write just like answer each question, so the total is about 500 words, or you can write it as an essay, but just make sure that you answer all these questions. So the questions, I need you to really engage with them and think deeply about them. So what are the main ideas from the article that you feel are important, which is mostly a summary of the article? How does it connect with what you read in the textbook? So I want you to reference something that you learned from the textbook and how it connects to this research article. What was exciting or inspiring? What parts of it were unclear? How does it make you think differently about the topic? And how does it connect with teaching or professional practice? Okay, so those are the 6 questions that I want you to answer, and the total should be about 500 words. 500 words, okay? So there's a range of articles listed here. Some are about fossilization. Some are about theories like monitor model or sociocultural theory, morpheme acquisition. You are truly welcome to do research on Harper College Library's website to find an article about something else. But as a reminder, this is a more important assignment. This is a 20-point assignment because We really want to see how well you can understand the research and use what you're reading in the book to interact with that research, okay? So these are the, it's a no score rubric, so then I would be also assigning points and giving written feedback on it in a little bit more detail. I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And if you are using an article not listed here, please feel free to let me know.